The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. Next up, at UFC Vegas 60, we have Alen Amedovski taking on Joseph Pyfer. Alen Amedovski is 8-3 overall, 2-3 in his last 5, and he is riding a 3-fight skid. Joseph Pyfer is 9-2 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a Contender Series win just a few weeks ago. Alen Amedovski was undefeated coming into the UFC, but he has lost his first 3 UFC fights, and he had a 3-year layoff in that sort of span, not now. Alen is a powerful striker who chases knockouts. He does have holes in the grappling game, and that can be exploited in the past. He's a very clear knockout or bust fighter, but to be fair, he does have knockout power, so it's not that unreasonable. Why are you smirking?
I just fucking spit everywhere. Yeah.
Disgusting creep. Joseph Pyfer is an incredibly powerful striker who managed to break his arm in half on Dana White Contender Series just to heal up, come back, and knock his opponent out cold. His regional success was similar. He hits like an absolute truck and uses his pressure to break people. And you don't see much of it, but he can have nice, clean takedowns with solid BJJ. I love Joe in this matchup. Punch for punch, he should be a heavier hitting striker, and we know he does have that wrestling. He took Dustin Stoltzfus down in that fight when his arm broke. He took down Ozzy Diaz in that fight where he flatlined him, and obviously Alan's going to be live for a knockout because that's what he does, but Joe's pressure, power, wrestling if he needs it. I like him. I think he absolutely gets this win. I think he's probably safe for parlays as well. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I would be very, very surprised if Alen wins this matchup, because when you watch that fight versus, what was it, Joseph Holmes, I think it was his last fight. Yeah, Joseph Holmes. The second he was on the ground and in that choke, Joseph Holmes didn't even have hooks in. The second he put his arm around his neck, you could see in Alan's eyes, like, I just don't even want to do this shit anymore. I mean, he took the time off. It just looks like it was not a guy that's in there to try and win a fight. I mean, he did not try to fight. No, there was no hooks in. He's just on the fence, arm, and he was just sitting there like it was almost like one of those free frames. Like, what am I doing here right now? Like, why am I here? I think he's just in here, and this could be super disrespectful, and maybe he comes in and looks great, and that'd be great if he does. It'd be a great underdog story, but I think he's just here to collect checks, get his check, get his money, to show money, and go home. And Pyfer is one of those young, up-and-coming dudes that is absolutely hungry and absolutely looks the part of somebody that can compete at the middleweight division. You mentioned the striking, the dominant wrestling as well. If I'm Joseph, I don't mess around on the feet, because Alen will have power. He will. I mean, even that Joseph Holmes fight, he was like marching forward. But the second he's going to face adversity, he's going to fold. I would just take him to the ground, start grounding, pounding him, find the submission win, whatever you need to do. Don't mess around on the feet. But if you want to mess around on the feet, you can probably knock him out as well. I'm Joseph all the way. I wanted to place the bet I wanted to place immediately as soon as it dropped was the under 1.5 for this fight. I got it on. They dropped it under 1.5, minus 115. I went to place it a few units, and they said the odds have changed. It moved to 175 and does not go the distance. I think is minus 400. So I'll probably find something for Joseph for this fight for a finish, but I definitely wanted that under 1.5, and it sounded like a lot of people did as well. But Joseph all the way.
You know, it's crazy. I don't know if we've ever seen a $9,700 fighter, have we? I mean, that's
like Nunes and Shevchenko, I think have been before.
I mean, those are astronomical numbers, But honestly, there is a world where he's worth it, especially on a card like this, where like all of these fights, or not all, but there's 14 fights. 9 of them are pick'ems essentially, or like not odd wise, but should be. So
if you know what you're like, if you're experienced and you do the research we do, we understand that they are picking fights. That's why you got to become a premium member. WeWantPicks.com. Spend your $10. We do the fucking research for you. You sit back, kick your legs back, watch the fights, collect your money. Easy peasy, lemon fucking squeezy. 2 F words. You said F words.
WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member. I honestly will probably spend the $9,700. As crazy as that is, just because there's not that many people in this card that I'm very confident in, but he is one of them, so I'll probably spend that. Monkey Knife, I strike line 63-41. Man, I think it's less because I think Joe just comes out bombing away. If he gets a takedown, he'll bomb away there. So I think it's a less situation. What do you think?
I think it's an easy less.
Well,
easy.
If you want to give it a try, WeWantPicks.com/MKF. They will instantly match your deposit. So if you give them $50, they'll give you 50. Take the free money. Play some of these lines. Do some knockout kings. If you lose it all, who gives a shit? It wasn't yours. And if you win, even better. You now have even more free money. That's WeWantPicks.com/MKF.